welcome to episode 4 of the Easy Livin podcast. The gang's all back at the third time spot.
Yeah.
The household which will not be named. Unless they want the name.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's my house.
The war
We're at the Federal Reserve.
We broke into Fort Knox. And we're just sitting here.
You would not believe what they have in this place. It is absolutely insane.
You'd be surprised how easy it is too. The whole reputation of Fort Knox is impossible to get into, but it's pretty
just
easy.
Open the door.
Yeah, we walked right in the front door.
Walked right in the front door.
Didn't even need an appointment. Most people have to make an appointment. We were just walking.
Oh, that's true. Thanks to Susan at the front desk.
Yeah. Shout out
That's Katie.
Accounting.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
That's right.
Sorry.
I forgot.
Anyway.
This is episode 4. We're 4 in deep. That means there's no going back now. We got to keep this running no matter what happens. So
I think that was always the plan.
Why
Yeah.
4?
4 in. 4 in forever.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah,
Just
nice.
saying.
Yeah, there you go.
That I
Nice.
just made up.
I like that.
4 in forever. Foreign.
Yes, Cartoon
Foreign.
Network says see
Foreign.
and saying, you know.
They do say that.
The Cartoon Network Hotel. You know that's a thing?
It's in Lancaster,
It
supposedly.
is.
Is that right?
Yeah, I just drove by it last week.
Nice. I
Yep.
didn't know that was the thing.
That's where we need. We
Yeah,
should.
there we go. Classic Josh bragging already.
Yeah.
It
We
is
should film an episode there.
at the Cartoon,
Network
Hotel or whatever it is. Resort? Is it a resort or is it just a
I
hotel?
don't know. I
Are
think
their rooms like themed at all?
I don't know.
That'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
I've simply driven by it.
I didn't know it existed.
Like a Courage the Cowardly Dog room.
If so, I will be staying there. We're the Foster's home for imaginary friends one.
That would have been amazing.
I don't know. It could be the Foster's home for
It
imaginary
could have
friends.
been. I'm not even familiar with that.
Or
'cause
it could be the Treehouse from Kids Next Door. It's our code name, Kids Next Door.
wasn't a big Cartoon Network guy, so I'm
Huge
not
Cartoon
even
Network
not familiar with
guy.
any
Yeah.
of these
I
shows.
grew up on that.
Yeah.
And Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Not evenly.
I was just a big
I-
Nick and Disney guy.
I didn't watch Disney.
Skipped out on Cartoon Network. Or Disney XD, which was basically their version of Cartoon Network. With the likes of Kick Buttowski,
Oh, Kick Buttowski.
legend of the game there on Disney XD.
Legend in the Kick Buttowski game. Kick
Yeah, well, he
Buttowski.
1 of 1. Pretty big legend.
Pardon me.
That seemed like a bad idea. Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy.
This guy. Which guy?
A little ASMR for everybody
Yeah.
out there.
I don't think they appreciated that one.
Yeah,
Though.
hope that's alright.
No, they're fine.
We'll get over it.
They're over it now.
All 3 people that listen to this show.
Yeah, yeah. Ty might not appreciate that.
Shout out Tyler Schultz.
Shout out Tyler Schultz again. Every episode we just need to shout out Tyler Schultz.
Future guest for the podcast.
Future, he is hired now. He has a job at Lycans Valley
Yeah?
Golf Resort, if you will. Because we are a resort somehow.
Do not send them
Or-
letters saying that he did terrible things and get him fired. I said do not do that.
We won't check the mail.
We don't fire people.
That also, but we won't. I mean, we get the mail, but I feel like nobody actually looks at it.
I don't know. It is as we saw firsthand, it is quite the hike to get the mail though.
It is. It's a long walk. That parking lot's long.
Watch her go through a tear.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be there.
Just
I'll be there tomorrow. Right.
Yeah.
As will I.
What?
Do you get the mail?
No, I probably won't get the mail. Well, it's a Sunday, so the mail won't go.
That's true.
Good one though.
He's trying to keep it sharp.
We're sneaky.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there at... so I can lead into telling this story. Is I just told you the other night about how this thing I do every morning when I wake up, no matter if I need to be up at a certain time, if it's like a day I'm sleeping in or whatever, I wake up in an absolute panic.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately wake up, flip over, look at my phone, and this... Oh my God, what time is it? And then it's always fine. But even if I need to be somewhere, I just do it. Like tomorrow, when I wake up this morning, since I need to be at work at like 7, I'll wake up, look at my blind, and if it looks too light outside, I'll have a mini heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh my God, it's 10 o'clock.
You know,
And then I'll check and it'll be
Yeah.
like 6:15.
see,
Yeah.
I don't do that, but like I do randomly flail around in my
You
sleep.
yeah, you're a big
Thrash.
thrasher, yeah. I do it occasionally. Like I'll do a thing where I wake up on every hour. Like it'll be like 5, 6, 7. I'll just be tossing and turning. It's insane.
I just get up incoherently for 1 second. I just go from one side and go every single time.
I don't do it too often, but I mean, literally every morning I wake up in a panic that I overslept for most of the time. Nothing.
I can tell when I do it because if I look at the sleep tracking on my Fitbit and I check my heart rate around a certain time, there's just a giant spike from like 50 from my sleeping heart rate, and then it just goes up to like 80 for like 3 seconds.
Well, that'll do it. You're just thrashing around, but you put a hole in your wall one of these times.
Oh yeah.
I have 10 holes in my walls.
10?
Mm-hmm.
That seems pretty high amount.
I'm just kidding. There's about 3. Not from that.
That's I get to see you booting the wall and putting a dent in it.
I've kicked it numerous times by accident.
Yeah, I've done that too.
I'm sure your sister loves that on the other side of that wall.
It's alright.
There's a fire.
What's she gonna do? Nothing.
I don't know. She might beat you up. Although,
Sister can't beat me up.
yeah, only one person's sister here can beat him up.
Do
So
you want to raise your hand?
I better put my hand down quick.
We've seen it. He almost put him on the ground.
Almost, yeah. He gave up.
True,
He
and I was
tapped
in
out.
such
He tapped out until he
a
got.
position. We'll just
Yeah, it was
we'll
quite-
say that.
Yeah, he was in a predicament. To
It
say
was
the
in a
least.
predicament. It was as they say,
You
it
were
was the
unjust-
rock or the hard place, and you
You
know.
were unjustifiably in a position you'd rather not be.
yeah.
Correct.
Macho Man Josh, there's not much of a difference really.
I know.
Except
I simply had to tap out.
Yeah, the
Like,
height.
And the drugs.
People don't.
Yeah, the height and the drugs.
Yeah.
Other than that, the sheer Slim Jim usage. I doubt you're eating that many Slim Jims.
No.
This guy's not a big meat guy. So I hear.
Well, he eats meat.
I
But-
eat meat.
I feel like a Slim Jim would do a number on this guy.
Probably.
Because like regular red meat does a number, and who knows what's in a Slim Jim?
Yeah, it
Probably a
could
little
be
bit of red meat, a little bit of not red
Why?
meat.
Who knows?
Red
Yeah, I
meat,
don't know what's
white
in there,
meat,
but
green meat.
a little bit of everything. That's what they should call them. Just a little bit of
A little
everything.
bit of everything.
No.
This guy knows the song. Wow, that's impressive. Also, another shout out to Tyler Schultz. What a song growing up. A little bit of everything. This guy.
Tyler Schultz himself is a little bit of everything.
He is a little bit of everything. He's a jack of all trades. Is he ace in the hole?
Master of none.
I hear in a past life he was a bridge builder.
He was a bridge builder. So was I back in the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Amazing.
Building
$1
bridges.
Wow.
Someone had to do it and they got done.
Wow.
I think it's going to be the thing now, though. Ty's at work. I'm never going to call him Ty or anything. I'm just going to refer to him as our ace in the hole. And then people will be like, "Oh, this guy, he's a big shot.
Yeah.
He's talk on the street." But really, he'll just be an average Joe. But if you tell people you have an ace in the hole, then they're like, it's a ringer. No, I'm alright. I'm trying to quit.
Will he be able to handle the stress of working for his own father, though? That is the real question.
Well, I mean, Chris will just be overseeing everything. He'll mostly be working directly for our head's groundskeeper, but it'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Wish you luck, Tyler. We really do. I want to see you succeed. I want you to crush at that job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slay.
He just needs to start. He just needs to start golfing now too.
Yeah. Then we need to get
Tyler,
this guy out there.
My slime. Do it, brother. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
No, I'm I don't know if I told you this. Monday I'll be honorary grounds crew.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm mulching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
Around.
How did you get roped into that?
I got a text the other day from the higher ups.
Okay.
And I said, "Hey, you and other person, you want to mulch?" I was like, "Okay." Because prior to this, I had a conversation about doing it maybe, and I was like, "I'm not doing it for free, and I'm not doing it for less than $10 an hour." And then they were like, "Okay." So I guess I'm mulching.
You strike me as a guy that would somehow know a lot about mushroom soil.
It's the hair.
He doesn't want to admit it.
I'm trying to think if I know anything about mushroom soil. I don't think I do.
But it's one thing you know about it.
What's that?
What?
What's the name? I don't know.
Well, not in soil.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh.
Put anything in that.
Is that right?
I don't know.
This looks like a guy who knows a lot about mushroom soil.
Yeah.
I've used it frequently throughout my life.
I mean, you're just talking about it like you know everything about it. I don't know what's going on.
Let me tell you something about mushroom soil. It's great.
I'm not
Wait,
even,
when you say there's mushrooms in it, does that mean there's mushrooms growing in it, or there's mushrooms
There's
in
mushrooms.
Mushrooms
somewhere
make
around
up
it.
the soil.
I don't know where they are, but they're there.
I mean, I have no doubt about that, but I feel like mushrooms can grow in any sort of
Should we just
soil.
look it up? What's in there?
Yeah, let's look it up.
Alright, they grow in caves, I know that. Well, some of them probably do.
I grew in a cave once.
Did you? Were you?
Yes.
Were you a mite on the ground, or were you tight to the ceiling?
Stalactite.
Oh.
We'll see here. Whatever our results are, we'll probably
What is that?
have a. If a mushroom soil is a good picture, we'll put up a picture of mushroom soil.
I feel like it's gonna look like dirt.
There might be
It's
something
very dark.
There could be something. Let's see image. Well, let's see what it is first, and then go to images. Mushroom soil good for gardens.
Oh,
Tis the season, so this could actually be quality information for people.
That took us nowhere.
It is usually steamed, pasteurized, and
Partially.
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 Hey, I don't claim to be a reader. I can't read.
Apparently, you don't have grammar either.
Does. Coconut.
I don't know. Just skip. We're good. Just skip all this rubbish.
Peat moss.
Peat moss.
I have that in my garden.
Hulls, soybean,
And canola meal.
and also wheat straw, gypsum,
Gypsum.
manure. Usually horse or chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Oh.
Some of the
We don't
worst.
want to
That
talk
is
about chicken poop.
foul.
Let's see some
Lordy.
let's see some images though, so we can show 'em pictures of
There it is.
this
Wow.
is regular old soil.
Look at these working hands. That's
Wow.
some premium mushroom soil. Yeah.
That looks like the soil I have for my garden.
Well, maybe you do have mushroom soil and you just don't
I
know.
don't know. I have peat moss and I have manure
Well, you're
of the cow.
you're like 1/8 of the.
What was the brand? It was like Black Cow or something. Can you look at Black Cow? It was in a red bag, and it's black, as the name says. Black.
Oh.
I think it was with a K. Like KOW.
What is it? It's soil?
It's manure.
Manure. Oh yeah, there it is right away.
Black. There it is.
That's a yellow bag
Oh,
though.
it's yellow.
Liar.
Wow, look at that. Look there. Look what's right there. Mushroom compost.
Wow.
Let's go. At Lowe's.
I thought that bag said humans manure. It says hummus.
I think we need. This is a nice bag, nice logo. We'll put a picture. That has like a little bit of red on it. It does have red on
Was
it.
that apparel that you can buy?
We'll plug Black Cow.
Go down.
Manure.
Go down.
Although you probably could have came out to any of the local Amish farms and got some for yourself.
We can get shirts.
Do that.
Oh, we
It's
can
mature,
get
it's
shirts.
mature manure.
mature manure.
manure.
That's nice.
What a great slogan.
You could have just as
Wow.
easily went to any local farmer though and got it. You know, you could help
Yeah.
them out a little bit. I
Yeah.
can't believe you.
Help the farmers. They're the backbone of America.
Yeah,
They really are.
they literally are.
I mean, without them, we'd be nothing.
Yeah.
That is true.
What you'll say?
Okay.
America runs on Duncan? No, I disagree. America runs on agriculture.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I think it
certainly.
is more like America may run on Duncan, but what does Duncan run on?
Agriculture. That's what they run on.
Farms.
They're lucky.
Farms.
Cheap labor. That's what they rely on.
Probably. I don't know what people
True.
at Duncan make, but
I don't. Well, it can't be much.
probably not enough. I feel like that would be terrible to work in such a
Oh.
busy place in the mornings, because then you have those people that are like, "Oh, I can't talk. I haven't had my coffee," and then you're dealing with non-stop people like that. And, like, I cannot
I've
be
seen the
pleasant.
lines. They're terrible.
Yeah, they'll be halfway out. They'll be a mile long sometimes.
Yeah.
And not to mention the horror stories that go on in Dunkin', like when you got cut off by that, but that you paid for your order.
They paid for my coffee. It was awesome.
There's a callback.
It's been called back. That was when I went up to Kalahari.
Is that right?
Ew.
Never been.
That's nice.
I've been to the Kalahari. I don't remember where, but I've been to one of them.
Never been to Kalahari, but I've eaten calamari.
Oh.
That's good. Have either of you ever had it?
No.
Yeah, I love calamari.
Yeah, calamari's great.
I had a guy ask,
don't think
what
I'd
did
like
he
it.
what did he call it?
Yeah, you're
He
not.
was-
Well, you don't really. None of your family really eats seafood, so you probably wouldn't like it
Oh,
either.
I was waiting on this guy last. Oh, this is a good opportunity. This is the same guy. I can tell the corn story.
Okay.
I don't think I told you either. Of you
Like the
corn
band
story.
or the vegetable?
No, corn with a C.
Okay.
Let me tell you, before you start this, let me tell you something about corn.
Yeah,
Rain makes corn.
yeah.
Yeah. Corn makes whiskey.
Whiskey makes my baby feel a little bit frisky.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was waiting on this guy, and like before he even sat down, he was like, "Do you sell calamar?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Calamar." So I just assumed calamari. I said no. He's like, "Oh, okay." But then later, so they both got 2 entrees,
Okay.
and he was there with his wife, and she got fried chicken, which was one special. So I'm like, okay, you get 2 sides with that. And she's like, okay. And she's looking at the menu, points to this, and says, "What is this?" And I said, "What's what?" And I bent down. She's pointing to the one that says corn. So I just looked at her, and I said, "What?"
Oh, is that?
She was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, I don't know what to say at this point. I'm like, it's corn.
Yeah, I don't
And,
know.
and then she's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll have that."
What else could it have?
I don't know.
Do they
This is
call
why
corn-
I'm still confused. Like,
Is calamar corn? I don't know.
calamar?
What is that?
I think he was talking about calamari.
But if he wasn't talking about what if somehow they thought corn was just called calamar?
Well, then
And who are you to judge them?
I
That's
I mean,
pretty interesting. Like, how do you not
How do you not know what corn is?
to be at an age to be married?
Yeah.
I feel like you should definitely know what corn is by that point.
See, you'd think.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't know if I was supposed to say like, "Oh, it's a starchy grain."
starchy grain, starchy yellow grain,
Like, yeah.
grown and
Ground up and turned into cornbread.
Well, cornmeal.
cornmeal, and then
Which
you can
can
do
then-
In
whatever
turn makes
do whatever you want
Make-
to with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cornbread, corn muffins.
Cornflakes.
Corn muffins are great.
Does
Yeah.
corn really make whiskey?
Yes.
Probably.
Or does corn make cornmeal?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
No, you ferment the corn
Yeah, I was gonna say probably
Why
ferment the
not?
corn
to make your mash.
the mash.
In
That's
addition to other grains.
all those
If
moonshiners
it's a
when they got
bourbon, it
that
has to be
mash.
mostly
We
corn.
had to have a
Though.
moonshiner on here.
Well, but they'll
Yeah.
tell you the stories of the like animals come and eat the mash, and then they're
Mhm.
rumbling, stumbling, and fumbling through the woods.
I feel like most moonshine is 100% corn though.
Probably, I don't know. I'm not
We
really.
have to have an expert.
But to be a bourbon, it has to be at least half corn.
We could just watch any of the moonshiners shows, and I'm sure they'll
We
tell
could.
us right away how to make it.
You can learn anything on the internet.
Yeah.
You just put your mind towards it, you can do anything.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is just start your fermenting
Yeah,
and get
Well, I
yourself
mean,
a distillery.
it's a long process.
Not a distillery. A still.
Still mill.
To distill.
Working at.
And then make sure you drink the first batch.
Fermenting seems like it's probably a long process. I'm sure.
I would appreciate.
Yeah, probably a couple weeks.
I think more than a couple weeks, probably a month or two.
I don't know.
I'm not really sure. Look it up. How long does fermenting corn take? For moonshine, specifically, look up how to make moonshine on your search history.
Yeah.
Because I mean, technically, like what it's like, I mean, not allowed, but yet everybody has it anyway.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I'm-
it's not allowed because it's not like a
Wow, this is a lot
like a
of
business.
directions to read.
Heat water, add the corn.
well, see, the stuff they're making in those backwoods of West Virginia is probably insane. Like,
Oh look, they're putting barley in that one.
alcohol percentage is probably too high to even legally sell to people.
Is there a limit?
I don't know, but if
I
there
know
is,
there's
I
a
feel like
certain.
if there is, the like
It has
backwoods moonshine would hit that limit. I feel like I don't know.
I don't know, because I mean you can buy Everclear, and that's like.
We don't know anything about buying alcohol.
90% alcohol or something.
Well, I mean, backwoods moonshine could be 100%. Who knows
Well,
if that's possible?
the first stuff.
Could be 1 million.
No, because you have to add water at some point.
So maybe 99.
I guess.
99%
Maybe.
alcohol. I could see moonshine backwoods, like TV show moonshine being crazy.
Probably is.
Because I'm packing in the trunk
know
and then you get into a
the-
high-speed car chase. And,
The legal moonshine distillery near here,
yeah.
their stuff is incredibly weak. Like wine.
How do you know this?
Because we sell it. That swing.
He got you there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They had a whole event there, and
Got him.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
But-
right. Did we find out how long it takes corn to ferment?
No, I don't know. He just stopped looking it up.
I couldn't. It wasn't really very clear. It was just
Well,
ferment corn.
maybe instead of how to make moonshine, how long does it take?
How long
corn
does it take
to
to
ferment?
ferment corn? Because, well, I mean, we could also make some, kombucha beverages if we were going to ferment
Corn
stuff.
bucha. Corn.
What else is up here? How long does it take to get to Mars?
2 weeks.
Let this ferment for
Five,
at least
5 days up to 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
Taste the corn after 5 days and let it get as sour as you want. So it's really
Let's say we're ignoring the first sentence here. Put the whole shebang.
shebang in a cool place. I mean, if you're fermenting corn, you definitely use the whole shebang in your vocab
Yeah,
That's
to be
true.
fair.
on a daily basis.
I like how it's just like the default thing that comes up.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
Put the whole shebang.
I haven't heard anybody say that in a long time.
Oh, shebang.
Shebang. Shebang. Shebang. Oh, baby. Man.
There we go.
So
Now I'm at full audio again. That makes sense.
You're on full auto.
Hopefully I'm able to be heard for the past 20 minutes.
That would be tragic.
That would be tragic.
I was trying to talk loud enough to catch the spikes, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe they hear me, maybe they don't. It's up to them. It's up to you.
I'll let you decide.
Yeah, we'll find. We'll find out. But
Yeah.
maybe they might not want to. They might not want to hear what you have to say.
They don't say much.
They might just say, "This guy, forget this guy.
This guy.
I'm not going to listen to what he says." They
He's a
might
quack.
They might. Yeah. This is a quack. He's selling snake oils on a podcast.
Might be the smartest thing they do all day.
It's just not listen to you. Yeah. Quack.
What's that saying? It's like
Medical quackery.
I'll do the something. You bring the snake oil.
I don't know. I don't think it's a saying.
It's a saying. I heard
Is it?
Yeah.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Saying.
It's like I'll.
Well, there is one. You
It's
preach,
like-
I'll turn the pages.
You preach, I'll turn the pages.
Oh well, then it's something like that. But it's like
You name the babies, I'll name the dogs.
That's
That's what he's
one.
thinking of. Yeah.
well, look it up. Just type in "I'll bring the snake oil" saying or something. I just heard it.
That doesn't feel like this could be the perfect time to just look up old sayings.
Oh, it could.
Because we've been saying a lot of them, like the
I
whole
heard it, and I
shebang.
feel like the only place I would have heard it because the only
Um, doesn't look like it exists.
what's WikiQuote?
Let's look up old sayings. We'll go to old sayings.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I feel like it was on Peaky Blinders. I was just watching that yesterday and the day before.
Old sayings. Let's get a whole article of old sayings. We'll dive into some of these. No, we don't need that. These are just true or false. Let's go down. I mean, that's whatever.
Or true and false.
But that's still a fact.
Yeah.
But let's see what we got cooking. Let's find an article.
63.
Oh, 63 sayings over for your southern grandma.
Yes.
I guarantee you, most of these will be stuff that we hear around here. Because
Oh, yeah.
in
Look,
Pennsyltucky,
from Southern Living.
it ain't
the
too much
South.
different than the rest of the world. Oh, start slideshow. This is perfect.
Oh boy,
Then we
this
can
is
really
awesome.
take it. You're the bee's
You're the
knees.
bee's knees. That's great.
The only time you hear anybody say that is ironically, though. Nobody says that.
That's just
anymore.
fair.
Yeah.
Maybe down south they do say it more. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been south.
I've been
I've been to DC, which
I've been to-
is technically the south.
Technically, I've been to Florida, but
I've
That's
been to
almost
Kentucky.
two.
That's about. I know Florida's about the farthest I've went south.
Yeah.
Well, that is-
when you're in Florida, the more north you get, the more south you are.
yeah. But Florida's almost like so south that like you're past the deep south.
Yeah.
Like Florida's just like Florida. Florida's a
Well, exactly. The more north you go, the
Many
more south.
hands
Many
make
hands make
light
light
work.
work.
Now that makes sense.
that's a classic. That's not even that's timeless. That's not
That's
even.
just a fact, I
You
guess.
can put that in a Hallmark card.
I'm sure it is.
It probably is.
I'm sure everything on southernliving.com is on a Hallmark.
Don't count your chickens where they've hatched. That still
Yeah.
is around all the time.
Yeah. Heard that.
Once again, 3 for 3 of not just being Southern thing. The Rolling Stone gathers no moss. I don't know if I've heard that one be said in real
A
time.
classic proverb either encouraging action instead of standing still.
That makes sense. Why not say, body motion stays in motion? That's an iconic.
Pretty is as pretty does. I know stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah, I know that. That's
Wait, what is it? Made famous by Forrest Gump? No.
This phrase reminds
Let's
us
look
to look a little deeper.
Haven't heard that one, really?
No.
Stitch in time saves 9.
I have heard this one, but I don't know what it means.
I've never heard
A
this.
little effort now can save you lots of effort
Later.
Okay.
later.
I haven't heard that one. So maybe some of these actually are.
I've heard that before. My grandma has said that to me before.
I've heard that, yeah.
Don't never know what it meant though.
Well, this is
Now
cool.
there is.
See, now might I add.
You'll catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. That is classic.
But also, you can catch flies with honey, but you can catch more honeys being fly.
That is true, yeah.
That's fair.
That's like a
As made
classic.
famous by high school seniors in the yearbooks.
Yes.
Yeah. Or probably Mr. Knoll. That seems like something he probably said.
Oh, he definitely did.
Yeah, he
It
definitely.
was like herding cats.
Oh, yeah.
Never really heard this one.
You never heard the herding cats thing?
No, nobody says these things.
Oh, I've heard herding cats.
I love the description. Have you ever tried to herd cats? No.
I have a cat at home. I can pick him right up.
I've never been around enough cats to need to herd them.
I don't think I've ever been around a herd of cats.
The most cat I've been around like
What is
2 cats.
What
max.
would you call like a group of cats? Because you have like a murder of crows. And
Probably just cats.
Cats, the musical.
That's what it is. Anytime.
There's a musical of cats.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Southern Living trying to claim that? Squeaky Wheel gets to grease. Classic again. No reason to claim these. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, that's literally said.
come on.
Everybody says that.
That's not an old saying.
No,
That
that's just a
No,
this is
scam.
that's a
people
thing.
say it every
That'd
day.
just be a thing.
People probably legitimately say that every day. Early bird catches the worm.
Yep.
Every day.
Wow.
Watch pot never boil.
Come on now.
Every day. Too many cooks spoil the gravy. I don't know if I've heard this one before.
I like the word gravy.
Too many
Collaboration.
people doing one thing is not a good thing.
That's obviously what they're saying, yeah, but I've never heard anybody say this.
I've heard too many cooks could
Well,
spoil the food,
collaboration
not the
is one
gravy.
thing. This phrase is another.
Too many
Sure
cooks
is.
spoil the gravy. I'll need to take some of these out.
Penny saved is a penny earned. Shout out to those people that just throw their change in the trash for some reason.
What?
Oh
What?
yeah.
People just throw away Why?
Don't
Why
know.
not tell the cashier to keep it? Or
Then
put
the
it in
door's
the
off.
put it in the little Ronald McDonald House thing at McDonald's.
Get yourself a nice change cup.
Don't
Don't.
put the cart before the horse.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that. Not
Quite-
too often though. This
Quite a
is
bit.
We're getting there.
we're getting to some deep cuts now. This is what we came looking for.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, no, I have heard this.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Because, like, if you're away, you're gonna, like,
You're gonna miss the person.
Yeah,
long
you're
for
gonna
it.
you're gonna yearn.
Yeah, you're gonna yearn.
Yearning for a gurnin. I don't know what that means. I just made that up.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Another iconic.
Wasn't that
saying.
already on there?
No, it's not. Don't try.
Oh,
don't
don't-
count your
don't
chicken.
count
You
for
can
that.
lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
That's another classic. That's
No,
daily
that's-
activities.
Now you really can't experience this one until you've been through the desert on a horse with no name,
Yep.
and you're out of the rain.
Well, you really can't experience anything until you're listening to Horse with No Name while a certain someone throws up in the back seat of the
Oh,
car.
absolutely upchucking.
Loses his hat. Poor guy, but he was
He
fine.
got his hat back. He
did get the hat back.
Shout out to Mrs. Troutman to help clean up the vomit.
Yeah, we were flirting with disaster that day.
Oh yes, we were.
No doubt about that one. What else we got here? Rising tide lifts all boats. I don't think I've heard this one.
No, I like it, though.
It's nice. That's like Instagram caption quality there.
Yeah, it is.
Make hay while the sun shines. I feel like
Okay.
may have heard
You don't
that.
make
couple
hay; it
times.
just kind of makes itself though.
Yeah, it'd just be grass.
Well, you gotta plant it.
At the crack
most of
of
the
the
time.
Nice.
Gotta cut it. Gotta bale it. Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, come on. That's
come on. What is this Southern
Living? They're just. I mean, they were stretching 63.
There's no accounting for taste.
I don't think I've heard this. This really could be Southern deep cuts.
It could mean a lot of things.
Some of these are, I feel like, probably are Southern things, but other these.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
All right. Never really heard this one
either.
either.
From John Keats.
Goodness gracious, what? That's not even a
saying.
That's an exclamation.
It's been said every day, all day, for as long as we can remember. Yeah, it still is, too.
What about the classic, good grief?
That's a classic. That is a classic. Maybe that'll be on the list.
Maybe.
Goodness gravy.
They're cherry picking.
Yeah, this is really becoming really unimpressive.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
I just heard somebody
Beware
say this last
useless. Really?
night at work. Yep.
Never a single soul say anything like this.
I don't know what the context was, but it wasn't to me.
No.
It was to a co-worker.
I mean, yeah, you don't spit in the wind. Don't
Birds
tell
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's classic.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
That's a big saying for either side of political commercials.
Exactly.
Yep.
Birds of a feather flock together every time.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yep.
Yep. Sometimes. Not rarely, though. This is, yeah. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's, every day people say that.
Yeah.
But if I live in a glass house, then it's a stone in a house. And in a glass house.
Well, then don't throw yourself.
Yeah, don't throw.
I have a hard time doing that. I thrash when I sleep. We've been
I say this all the time.
Yeah, I just heard somebody say this the other day. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Might have been me.
Trouble shared is the trouble halved.
No, I did have a dispute with this one. What if you're sharing the trouble with 3 people?
Then it would be a trouble shared as a trouble third.
Yeah, I've never heard this, but I like it.
It's really it's.
Or if there's 4, you could say it's a trouble shared as a quaternary.
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
Is it trouble quartered?
No, quaternary trouble.
Trouble quartered makes a lot more sense. I feel like.
Don't throw baby out with the bathwater. Oh my gosh.
On.
Keep what you treasure, let the rest go. Never really heard that people say this.
Neither have I. As a strange one.
Wait, what? Keep what you treasure out there. I feel like I thought it meant like.
Oh my gosh!
That's the most famous one of all.
Yeah, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Could be the most famous saying, maybe in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Or goodness gracious, I don't know. That's a pretty.
I don't know.
Is that even a saying though?
No,
just
that
like
is. Home is where the heart is.
No.
Classic. That's like a classic.
And don't you forget it. Did you see that?
Early to bed and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Didn't Ben Franklin say that?
Yeah, this phrase is attributed to Benjamin Franklin. It says it right there.
Well, there we go.
A gentle reminder that grandma. So I forgot their whole shtick is that it's grandma sayings.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't think my grandma met Ben Franklin.
Not quite. A couple years.
But me and my grandma used to shop at Ben Franklin.
Oh, the place in town.
Yeah.
And the people, their son's making a comeback at the old store location.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's framing jerseys. That's
Oh.
right. It's,
Oh,
it's Nick
wait.
Etzweiler.
Yeah. Wait. There?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh.
He had jersey framed, go to the plaza on 301st Market Street in Millersburg. You'll get yourself a fine deal. I don't know, I've never gotten anything framed before.
Yeah, I don't really know people that have done that, but
No.
But I know he does it. He must
Yeah, I
do a
know he
good
does
job
it.
because he's making good money off it, apparently.
Well,
what do we have left of these? Not
this isn't my first rodeo.
That's just
classic.
terrible.
Another classic one. Cherry picking.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Another iconic saying.
Yeah.
Now he's crying over spilt
Spilt milk. That's
This
right.
is such
Not,
a disappointment.
not spilled. Spilt. Your day late and a dollar short. Another classic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is iconic here. Love you a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. That's my mom's gonna love that one when she was reading that.
Oh, is she familiar with this phrase?
Oh, yeah, the whole family's very familiar with this phrase. Yeah,
Oh my
my
goodness.
grandma says it all the time. This is a grandmother saying here. They got this one right.
But are you barking up the wrong tree?
I just said that to 2 different people today, so I'm basically a grandma, I guess. Most of these are,
Congrats.
many people's category. Like
Fortune
general
favors
category.
the brave.
Mm.
It means you gotta go treasure hunting.
Oh, it doesn't cut the mustard.
Doesn't cut the mustard.
Love that one.
I love mustard.
I love that, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
You've never heard?
No.
I've heard people say it.
Come on. I just heard somebody say it today, actually.
I do like mustard. I'm a big mustard guy.
It's all right. I don't really like mustard too much, other than that stuff he brought me.
Are you indifferent?
Pardon?
Are you indifferent with mustard?
Sure.
Okay.
The stuff that he brought the first episode, pretty good.
I would agree with that.
Confession is good for the soul. Is it?
Probably.
Yeah. Or I guess.
Yeah, get that weight off of yourself.
Yeah.
Or then you can shake a stick at.
Oh yeah.
Not many people say it, but it's certainly,
around.
It's certainly around.
Strike while the iron is hot. Now that
That's
one
a
I've
good
heard
one.
plenty of times.
That's a good one too.
I like how they explain that with another saying.
Share and share
Not
alike.
that one, but the one before.
Yeah.
An apple never falls far from the tree.
Another classic one.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
yeah.
I just heard this the other day.
Yeah, somebody literally just said this the other day. I don't know who it was, but it's another good one.
Who's skinning cats though?
That is a good question. The same person trying to hurt them.
Yeah,
Like, once
that's
you
why
heard-
they're hurting.
What is
Yeah,
that with
yeah.
southern people and their cats?
Well, they're trying to hurt the
They
cats so
really
they can
don't like
skin them.
cats.
They must not like cats. It's more of a dog area, I guess. As I live and breathe. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Okay.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Love that one.
Everybody says that one. I've heard that one plenty of times.
Useful.
Don't buy a pig in a poke.
I don't know what poke is.
I don't think I know this one.
Never heard of that
this
one.
Pig and a poke. I like saying.
This
pig
might
and
be
poke.
the first actually southern one.
This could be. This seems really southern.
Pig in a
Don't buy a
poke.
pig in a poke. Making a mountain out of a molehill.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another classic
Yeah.
one.
Everybody knows that one. I've heard that one many a time.
Don't hear too much anymore these days, though. But
I actually just said it today.
Really?
I did.
Nice. Good for you. Proud of you.
Any job worth doing is worth doing well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, yeah.
I stand by this phrase.
Yeah, it's a great work ethic.
Yeah.
What?
You can't make a soap purse out of a sow's ear.
Sal.
So, whatever. Bragging again. Here we go. Oh, I'm smarter. Oh.
You can always count on Grandma to be realistic. I've never heard this one.
Another truly southern phrase. We're getting to the end, so maybe we're actually going to get some.
Maybe.
Every dog has its day. Well, then they come out with another heater like this. If it had been a snake, it would have been.
Now, I love this phrase.
this
I
one's
use
nice,
this
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
You can always replace the you with me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me.
Yeah. Most people like to throw in an expletive term at the end of that one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cat's meow. This is
Heat.
great.
It doesn't amount to a hill of beans.
Never heard this one.
I love it though.
I like that a lot. Some of these deep cuts we got to bring back.
Philippines.
Should be our goal to just bring stuff like this back.
Bring back the phrases. Hurry up, we're burning daylight.
Yeah, that's another.
That's one my dad has used on me before.
Oh, a lot of people use that.
Big time dad saying.
What's good for the
yes.
goose is good for the gander.
Love the saying.
I love it, but you don't hear it a lot.
No, you
anymore.
don't hear a lot. But
That's why Gander Mountain has a goose for a logo.
it's a great saying.
That could be true.
Maybe
He
that's
makes
what
a good point.
Maybe that's what a herd of cats is.
But wait, no,
instead.
wait.
You have gooses,
It's a
gander,
gaggle
but-
of geese.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna start calling herds of cats ganders as
Where
well.
there's a will, there's a way.
No, I thought they were musicals.
I've heard this
we'll
one
go
plenty
with
of
it.
times.
Yeah, all the time.
This is the last one. Better. Oh,
Whoa.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
what?
Bless your heart. That's the last one.
You kidding?
Bless your heart.
Well, I know down south that's like.
Yeah, they always like,
Passive
oh,
aggressive.
bless your heart.
Bless
that
your
is-
heart, dearie.
That really is a passive aggressive thing, because like if you say something dumb, they'll be like, oh, bless your heart. But like if you tell them a sad story, they'll be like, oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
But they'll smack you across the face with bless your heart, but they'll give you a hug with bless your heart.
Oh yeah.
That's just how phrases are sometimes.
And you know, especially down south.
I feel like goodness gracious is the same way, really. Like you could say like somebody says something ridiculous, you'd be like, oh, goodness gracious. But then if they tell you like, oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Or
Really goes on.
or another variation of the goodness gracious is the goodness gracious, me oh my.
Me oh my, yeah. I love goodness gracious, me oh my.
Goodness gracious, me oh my.
How about oh my Garganji? Where was that on the list?
Oh my god, now that's
Or oh my Lanta.
Oh, that's the best.
Gee golly Willikers, that should have been on the list.
Oh, no, that's a good one.
We need to find a list that includes Gee golly Willikers.
I definitely
that
say
will
oh
be
my
deemed-
Lanta every day.
Yeah, I say oh my Lanta like non-stop.
Or you ever hear the oodle-lolly, golly what a day.
No, I don't.
I've heard that once or twice.
I don't believe.
That might be a very... See, it's from a song, like,
Yeah.
it's an old, like, song, especially, it's in the Disney, I didn't think Disney made that one. I can't remember what it is.
It sounds like something Disney would have done.
But my gran used to say, she'd go, oodle-lolly, golly what a day.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of this old sayings that we actually use, but I mean, I say Gee golly Willikers as a joke quite often.
Yeah. I feel like there's something that I say.
So there's like none that are actually.
Pardon my French.
Pardon my.
Yeah, that's a
French.
good one.
True
I feel
cowards
like there's
is
one that I
French art.
say that like I started saying like ironically, and now it's just part of what
Yeah, I feel like
say.
it just almost just came to my mind, but I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But yo, grinding my gears.
Yes.
That's a good saying.
You don't really grind my
Yeah,
gears?
that's a good saying right there.
Shout out to Peter Griffin.
Yeah, he's listening. Seth
Oh, he-
MacFarlane's listening.
He is.
Seth MacFarlane, if you're listening, I'm a big fan of your work.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
But
Great voice in the guy.
what? I don't know.
Yes,
there's-
on cartoons and the music.
Yes, and
Christmas album is
good
stunning.
swing singer.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
He's just great. He's got
He's a
the
crooner.
voice of an angel.
He is a
he's a
crooner.
crooner.
Yeah. That's their
He's
crooner.
got the voice of an angel. That guy.
Put on
I
him
tell
and
you what.
Sinatra. Most people won't even tell the difference.
No.
Trained ear would be able to tell the difference, but
Get a playlist of him, Sinatra, and Bublé. Good luck.
same person.
And
Same
Bing
person
Crosby
every
around
time.
Christmas time.
They're all the bee's knees. Some say.
They are. They're the cat's
Cats
pajamas.
be- Yeah.
Whoa.
Here's a. We should have looked up like old like England sayings or something like "Bob's your uncle," like
Oh,
that
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Bob's your uncle. That's a good. I like that one a lot.
Everybody's got an Uncle Bob.
Well, I have a dad, Bob, as a matter of
Yeah.
fact.
It works.
Yeah, close enough. I mean, it's one.
I don't think I have an Uncle Bob.
That must suck.
Wait.
Well, Bob's your uncle. How about that?
Well,
I just said it.
Yeah.
So now Bob's your uncle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's an honor. And a
I
privilege.
feel like there's definitely got to be a saying that we
I
like
know.
a really good one,
Like,
but I just can't.
oh.
I can't think
See,
of
maybe
it.
it's because we say it so much, and now it's just part of what
It'll
we
come
say.
out when we least expect it and be like, oh, gosh darn it. Dagnammit.
Dadgummit.
Darn tootin'.
Rootin', Rudy Tooty, point and shooty.
Steely wheelie automobile.
Steely Wheelie Automobile with the Rudy Tooty, point and shooty.
Yeah, it helps.
There's got to be.
This is.
Well, Chad always says howdy hody.
He does always
That's
say,
a good-
howdy howdy, good sir.
Howdy hody, good sir. He's a classic man.
What about people answering their phone saying,
Yellow?
Yellow?
Yeah.
Hello.
My dad does that. Every middle-aged white male picks up the phone and says,
It's a dad
"Hello?"
thing. It's a dad
It's
thing.
a dad thing, yeah.
Yellow?
And most dads that we know are middle-aged white men. So
True. Whenever I call my dad, he just goes, yeah.
I'm going to shout out my father with the rubber baby bunky bumpers. a random thing he would just say, just come out. I don't know what it means.
well, if we're gonna talk about phones, and you're talking about your dad, you got to talk about the legendary voicemail.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you see, the key to leaving a good voicemail is you get your voicemail message up there and you go, hello. Pause for dramatic effect. This is blank. I'm not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. And you could just start talking to that thing, and you think you're going to get someone, but they're not there. It's only a
yeah,
voicemail.
it's the machine.
Yeah.
It gets.
My dad was a big man that did this.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was a big prankster.
That reminds me. I was trying to think of this the other day. I remember when I changed my voicemail to something.
Yeah, it was.
What
It was.
it?
I know what it was. It was
Do
when
I still have
when
that?
it beeps. you go, "You got the number. Give me a call back."
Right.
That's it.
No. It was, you got the number. You know what to do.
Yeah. Because that's I told you that my mom's cousin called her, and he left a voicemail for her that said, in a normal voice, that said, "You got the number. Give me a call back."
Yeah.
But the only way to say it is, "You've got the number. Give me a call back." That's.
I'm gonna make a new voicemail for myself, and it's just gonna be, "You already knew who I am. Leave a message."
Hey, speaking of voicemail, I have a voicemail from Wednesday from. You want to take a guess where this is from?
Is
Hoboken.
No.
Is it just like state? We're guessing, or
It's a state, not United States, but it's a state.
not? Is it not in the United States, or is it? It's in the United States.
It's a state.
I
It's in
don't
a
know.
country.
I'm completely lost.
I'm
with
so
what you're
lost.
saying.
in what you're
Mongolia.
saying. Okay. You botched
What
that.
do you mean?
We
We
said
asked
it
if
was a
was United-
state.
We said it's the United States. You said yeah, it's a state, but then you
Yeah.
said but it's also a country.
Countries are called states.
No, they're pretty sure they're called countries.
No, but they're also called states.
No, I think they're just
Oh my
countries.
gosh.
No, they're not.
They're countries.
I promise.
Oh my
you.
gosh.
Nobody is ever going to say. Maybe people from Mongolia will say the state of Mongolia or something
Yeah.
dumb like that. But
Get a load of this guy.
as far as I'm concerned, country.
How do? Oh, they're greeting.
I think we can both just agree that
I
you're
don't have it anymore.
wrong.
I don't have it
Mongolia,
anymore.
though, that's interesting. I've been
Yeah.
keep getting calls from Canada.
I keep getting random text messages.
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
me
you
too.
mentioned
Very
that.
recently, like about very obscene things too.
Mm.
I love those scams that go around like that. They'll say like it's a FedEx or UPS
Yeah,
shipment
I
Yeah.
got a bunch of those last.
because they
week.
want you to click on it and put in your address.
And now I'm getting ones that is like, you won the Amazon pod.
Yeah, I got one of those today, but
I
it
don't know
wasn't
what
even.
an Amazon pod is.
It didn't show up from a number. The contact information was just an email address.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I deleted that.
Like I don't get it. I block them and delete it immediately, but like
yeah, mine was from a phone number.
I don't know what's up with this stuff.
That one.
Utterly amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is amazing. How do people like? I don't know. I mean, it's just bots. I'm sure they program, but
Oh yeah.
get a hobby, get a job.
You really stop scamming people. Don't be a dirtbag.
This is the
Yeah.
most dirtbag move on the history of
Big scumbag move.
of being a dirtbag.
Big Philly scumbag move.
Big Philly scumbag.
Perry County.
Eric,
scumbags.
I just saw somebody wearing one of those shirts not that long
Really?
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's their
That
dying
was-
breed.
How many
What was
years
her
ago?
name? Let's look that up. Her name. What was she? She was
Linda
just the.
Thompson.
She was just the mayor, right?
I think it was Linda Thompson, right?
I don't know.
Watch her be a completely different person.
Yeah, Linda Thompson, mayor,
Where?
right there. She is.
There she is.
Yeah, there she is, Linda Thompson. I haven't seen that face in a long time.
Nope. Wow.
Wow. 60 years old. Good for her.
Wow. Did
She's
she
living
ever
a good
do
life.
anything other than be mayor?
Doesn't
No.
look like
It says
it.
American politician.
Well, in 2016, she established Linda D. Thompson. I'm assuming it's what the LTD
Yeah.
Ministries. So nice.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's
Alright,
doing
alright.
good things apparently.
She's moving up in the
What does
world.
it mean if it's ministries?
I don't know.
I
Church
don't know.
maybe.
Church, whole. I don't know what she did, but good for her.
Yeah.
It's nice to be see you can rebound from calling Perry County scumbags.
That's true.
Not many people probably really cared though,
No.
but
It's true.
Because it's Perry County.
Perry
It is
County.
Perry
If you live in
County.
Perry County, you already know.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell everybody.
or Juniata.
Yeah, you know.
Any of those two.
You know.
No disrespect to people that might be listening to those counties, but also full disrespect.
Yeah.
Really-
I mean, you know who you are. You know what you do.
Snyder County.
Some people from
Just
Higgins.
Throw them in there.
Do they even exist? No.
No, barely.
Higgins, never heard of it.
What's Redners? Who is Redners?
They mean nothing to me based on the fact that they don't have Toblerone.
That's true.
I forgot you guys went on the great Toblerone quest when you
Mhm.
could have just went to a Wise Markets and got them
It's
their
not the
problems.
same.
No, it's not the same.
It doesn't taste the
That's what we
same.
should do. We should go to all three BGs looking for Toblerone.
And whichever one has Toblerone as the winner.
Yeah,
What if all
Toblerone?
three have them?
Four.
What do you do then?
Well,
Four.
then
There's four
There's
BG's
four?
locations.
Yep, there's Millersburg, Jonestown, Minersville.
oh,
Pine Grove.
Jonestown. I forgot about Jonestown.
Oh yeah. I
We
didn't.
gotta go in there acting like we're from corporate. Though.
I forgot about Pine
I'll
Grove.
wear my. I
Neither
still have
of
my
us.
BG's shirts and sweatshirts. I'll wear them.
But they're all different colors, right? You guys are green.
Yeah.
They're different. Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Mine
was
was like red.
maroon. Yeah.
It's like red. I don't know what Pine Grove is. Pine Grove, I think, is like red or black, and like they're all red or black except for the Millersburg ones.
Well, didn't you guys have purple that you could have ordered in?
You
or
can order them,
something?
but
Yeah.
it's like $40 for a shirt. I would never have done that
Oof.
in my life.
Well, to be a purple Bee Gees employee would have been pretty nice.
A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure looks strange to me.
I was also there the other day. I was trying to remember which one is still alive, B or G.
B.
B.
Bob,
Bob.
not Glenn.
Or Glenn.
It is Bob and Glenn's value market. Glenn is no longer with us in this mortal plane.
No. We
He
should
has
dedicate the
passed
episode to
on.
Glenn.
He paid the ferryman.
Dedicating the episode to Glenn.
Yeah.
I like that. What's that other saying? They bought the farm,
Bought the farm.
They bought the farm.
Bought the farm.
Bought the farm.
Which
kicked
makes
the
no
bucket.
sense if you die. Why would it not be sold the farm?
Because
if
you
you
get
die?
land in heaven.
But if you die, why would you? You're selling the farm.
I don't know.
Why would you buy something if you're dead?
Transfer it, perhaps, maybe.
I
Kick
don't
the
know, trust
bucket.
fund.
Bought the farm.
Kick the bucket.
Yeah, kick the bucket.
Sprick the plucket.
Yep.
There's a lot of good. See, there's even old sayings for dying.
Indeed.
Bit the dust.
Ooh, bit the dust.
Speaking of biting the dust, I think this episode's about biting
It is
the
about time
dust.
for this episode to bite the dust. It's good.
In
to
fact,
know.
another episode is biting the dust.
another one. I'm not gonna say it because they might strike us. I don't know what they're up to, but
I mean, one of them can't strike us.
certainly not.
And
I'm
that
just-
one has been the dust.
That
Yeah.
one has bitten the dust. You heard it here first.
Crazy how that works, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah. How about that?
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Well, until the next
Like a
episode,
fellow once said, "Ain't that a kick in the head?"
Until next episode, make sure that none of you bite the dust. At least.
Don't bite the dust. We need our fans.
Don't buy the farm.
Please
Yeah,
stick
don't bite
around.
the farm. Don't kick the bucket. Don't bite the dust.
Support
Don't,
us.
I don't know what else.
Send us your money and thanks, and we'll make another episode. We're making another episode no matter what.
Yeah, we're making something no matter what.
We're having a grand old time.
Wait, we didn't say what letter this episode's brought to you by. 'Cause remember last week we said we were.
Well, G. We dedicated the episode to Glenn,
that's right.
so we'll
This
go
episode's
G.
brought to you by
Episode
letter G.
Letter G.
The letter G of BG's market.
Yes.
Glenn.
B.
Glenn.
G. B. I don't know.
The next one, maybe the next one will be B because of we could have just as easily went B this time because of Bob's your uncle and Bob and Glenn, but
Well, but you know.
rest in
Glenn.
peace, Glenn. So we'll go
Glenn's-
G.
Glenn,
for-
rest in
Peace,
G for
Glenn. You will be missed. You were a great guy, even though I never met you. I don't know.
But he had to be a great guy to go half seas on BGs. So
I imagine it's a great store
Mhm.
for the most part.
for the most part, respect to the guy.
Rip it.
Respectfully. All right. You guys have a grand old time doing the rest of your day, whatever you're doing today. Hope it goes well for you. Have a good one. Bye bye.